the last 2 years I've been really sad that they don't do the state championships in here anymore for football, but a great venue for the basketball.
Yeah, that's true. You know, that's.
I just miss the King Dome, man.
That's another one that had some interesting carpet in the past.
So Ingholm and Barrett will be jumping for the two teams. Gonzaga in the blue tops, blue shorts. Olympia in the white tops, white shorts. The tip is handled. Looks like Gonzaga is going to handle the first possession here as we get started.
Man-to-man for Olympia, out there pressuring all over the floor.
Gonzaga will start near side here, baselines. They're feeling out Olympia's defense, kicking it around the perimeter, looking to get it down inside baseline, backing down, kicks it back outside, takes a 3-point and good. Right out of the gate, that's Swanson with first points of the morning or the afternoon. I don't know where we're at.
We're in afternoon,
I guess
now.
Yeah, there we go.
Nerves, what nerves?
Yeah. So 3-0 here in the early going. Gonzaga with the early lead. Olympia to start their offense. They'll pull a 3-pointer and answer. That's Carlson.
Gonzaga also comes out in man-to-man, but somehow somebody got lost because Carlson was wide open.
It was. So Gonzaga back into their offense. They're working the perimeter. Swanson here from near side, kicks it back up top. They go far side, now pulls for the high screen. Stops his dribble. Going baseline. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Backing down. Little one-hand right-hander. Got it to go. That's Verrett with it. Nice control by him. Making it 5-3 here. Gonzaga, they're very early going. Olympia with another 3-point. That's Carlson again. Far side. Taking the first lead, making it 6-3 here.
He's saying, if you're not going to guard me, I'm going to shoot it.
Yeah, leaving them wide open. So Gonzaga back with it. Ball trying to get it out of bounds off Olympia, but Olympia's going to win that.
Barrett got himself too far underneath the hoop and then tried to hit it off of Ingholm and was unable to do so, and hitting it on the baseline.
Jurgens will bring it down for Olympia to start their offense with 6:13 here to play in the first quarter. Far side over there is Lindblom with it, and almost stolen away, but able to maintain possession. But it is stolen away this time by Swanson. He'll take it all the way himself, but misses that layup. Putback is also missed. Olympia collects that rebound as they come down, get set back into their offense.
Good defense in Gonzaga man-to-man as well.
Deep three missed there by Garrett.
NBA three.
Yeah. Gonzaga sets back into their offense. That ball is absolutely rejected by Ingholm.
Return to sender very quickly.
First foul of the afternoon. Looks like that is going to be on Miller. Non-shooting foul, so Olympia will get it out of bounds.
Frenetic pace to start this basketball game. They're getting up and down the floor.
Yeah. Jurgens with it to start. Hands off. Garrett's with it here near side. Paul calls the high screen. Spin move down the lane. Left-hander block. Goaltending, yeah.
Can't pin it against the board, nor can you hit it on the way down.
Yeah. Good call there by the official. We had a really good look at it right there. So Olympia up 8-5 here, the early going. 5:23 in the first period. Gonzaga back with it. Sandberg with it. Again, slowing it down here a bit on offense. Drives the lane, kicks it far side. 3-point attempt and got it.
That's the way you do it. Inside out. That's how you get that 3-point and make it effective.
Sandberg with that 3-pointer. Olympia back on their offense, the tie ball game now. Looking for anything down low, but kicks it back out to Garrett. Garrett's going to travel. Turnover going back to the Bullpups.
And remember, these are all-star officials. They had to kind of grade out to get to this opportunity to play in the state tournament themselves, so they're getting some quality calls here.
Sandberg with it to start the offense for Gonzaga. Calls for the high screen. Pulls and hits a 3, in and out, no good. Olympia back with it. Carlson coming down with it. Kicks it far side to Garrett. Gives it back to Jurgens, and Garrett gets it back up top. He drives the lane. No good, but draws a foul.
Got hit in on the face.
Yeah.
So even though there's no contact with the basketball or arm itself, the face is automatic call for an official.
That's going to be against Jackson Floyd. sending Garrett to the
I was
line.
gonna say it's so fun to watch that kid. He everything he does is under control. He looks out, but he's always under.
Yeah, true. And that one's up and good. Olympia retaking the lead, 9-8 here. 4:28 to go in the first period.
Looks like they're setting up to press here on the made free throw.
Second one is no good.
Thwarted that idea.
Yeah. Sandberg with it to start the offense for Gonzaga. Okay, Swanson has it now. Takes it far side back to Sandberg for the three-point, no good. Olympia comes down with that rebound. Limbaum with it. He'll take it himself. Decides to kick it out. Back up to Garrett for a three-pointer. Missed that. Off the back of the rim, but Olympia collects the offensive board. Going baseline. Kicks it back out here from near side. Three, got it.
3-ball, corner pocket.
Jurgens. Making that look easy. Had a good look at it. Taking the lead and getting now to 4. 12-8 Olympia.
Olympia now in a zone.
3:40 to play here. Gonzaga draws the foul.
Again, as a former coach, I say that's an unnecessary foul.
Yeah.
Just go straight up. Instead, trying to go block every shot, and you're going to have yourself situations where you're either going to be out of position or commit the foul.
So Miller's first one is up and good. Miller going 6'6" guard, senior.
I love his shoes.
Yeah, you can definitely spot him on the floor.
Yeah. I wore Chuck Taylors.
The second one, no good. Off the back of the rim. Olympia comes down with the rebound. 3-point lead. Limbaum with it.
Half the people listening are like, Chuck Taylor, who's that?
Yeah.
The old high tops. I know they're back in vogue now.
Okay.
Olympia working it. Perimeter outside. Garrett's with it. Stops his dribble. Gives up to Limbaum. Kicks it back outside to Jurgens. Limbaum back with it. 3 seconds on the ball stolen away. Gonzaga Prep coming back with it. Offensive player control. Wilson drop that shoulder, is going to get that call every time.
Absolutely. Again, all you have to do is you can be moving, so you can move backwards as long as you have your shoulders set and your hips square to your offensive ball player. You can go ahead and do that. That was a good call by the official.
Yep.
That's going to put Miller to the bench, too. He's got 2 fouls.
Garrett to start the offense for Olympia. Gets it down low to Carlson. He drives the lane, kicks it back outside though. Far side, 3-point attempt. No good. Little short. Comes out.
Clarkism.
Gonzaga with it. Down here, 9-12. Could possibly tied on this possession. Swanson with it. 18 on the shot clock, trying to get down low, but poked away by Garrett. There's that athletic ability there, Brent. Kicks it way down here.
Are you saying Brent has good athletic ability?
No, he loves Garrett's athletic ability. Got a call, got a whistle.
I love how it didn't really show it on that particular play, but I'm impressed with how disciplined Olympia is in their play.
Yeah.
In every possession, we always talk about quality possessions, and they have many more quality possessions than their opponents.
I agree. They're just so well coached.
Absolutely. And still in that zone.
Gonzaga Prep back with it. Looking to dip into this lead a little bit as they go down low with it. Swanson with a 3-point attempt. No good. 3-ball just not falling for him. Ball's loose on the ground. Gonzaga Prep comes up with it. Sandberg with it. Slowing things down a little bit. 1:58 here to play in the first quarter. Kicking it out far side. 17 on the shot clock. A little bit of a travel. Yeah, I was going to say a little bit of a late whistle, but definitely a travel. That's Jackson turns it over. Ball coming back to Olympia.
Gabe Downing comes in for the Bears. I think it's even tougher. Well, not even. You have to think about it. Coming off the bench in a state tournament game, when you had it through 2 or 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, to sit there and and get the nerves really get going.
Yeah, let them marinate a bit.
Marinate, yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Olympia back with it with a 12-9 lead with 1:38 to play. Garrett's with it, working baseline. Passes down low, up and no good. Put back no good. Gonzaga Prep back with it. Sandberg to start. Drives the lane, taking himself. He'll take it off the glass, no good. Olympia, though, with the rebound, but it goes out of bounds back to Gonzaga Prep.
And those of you wondering out there in Olympia viewers, Sandberg is no relation to Ryan Sandberg of the Chicago Cubs fame.
Good old Ryan.
Ryan, even though he is a Spokane product.
Got a whistle.
Had some of those Sandbergs at Capitol.
That's right. Coaching with his dad, Dell. I had Jared in my class. Jared got a little cup of coffee in the major leagues, mostly with Tampa Bay.
Sandberg gets it in Swanson, a little bit out of control. He travels as he's trying to pass and get the ball away. Ball back to Olympia. Jurgens to throw it into
I don't know about you, but I'm worn out already. These guys are, my goodness, they're getting up and down the court. A lot of intensity out there.
Ball's on the ground again. Have a whistle on, probably on Swanson there from Gonzaga Prep.
Swanson committed a foul, but if this were football, it's a good tackle.
Yeah. That's Cameron Downing, who was on the floor there for Olympia. Got like both the Downings on the floor here for Olympia.
Number 1 and 25.
A couple good quarterbacks for the Bears. Olympia back with it with 26 on the shot clock. Looking to extend their lead. Both teams here stuck on this score, 12-9. Garrett, though, takes a shot trying to change that. Gets his own rebound. Good hustle by him, making it 14-9 Olympia.
And good fundamentals, following his shot.
Exactly. Floyd with it for Gonzaga Prep. Kicks it over to Sandberg, looking for the screen. Decides not to take it, goes baseline. Kicks it back out. Deep three from Gonzaga Prep, no good. Olympia comes down with that rebound. It's Downing with it. Back to Garrett's down low. 27 seconds here in this first period. Ball's kicked over here near side for a three. No good. Gonzaga's going to come up with that rebound the last 20 seconds here. Maybe they hold on for the last possession of the first period. They slow it down. Shot clock is off. Swanson, high pass up here to Sandberg. 8 seconds here to play. 4. Looking for the high screen. Sandberg takes a shot, miss off the back of the rim. No good. It did hit the top of the backboard, so that would have been good anyway. So
yeah, it hit the 30-second clock, so it wouldn't have been good.
So with one down here, Olympia up 14-9. We'll be right back with the second quarter.
Ryan and Christy at Weichert Realtors Reynolds Real Estate are committed to helping people at every turn. Whether they're customers searching for or selling a home or other real estate professionals looking for a place to expand their career, integrity, drive, and genuine care for their clients' needs are always top of mind in their work. At Weichert Reynolds, their commitment is to their agents and customers. With Ryan and Christy as your realtors, you can expect an honest, customer-centric approach to buying and selling real estate. They believe that we're a team, and together we'll achieve your goals. Weichert Reynolds Real Estate.
Welcome back into this great matchup here so far. Olympia Bears up 14-9 as we start the second period over Gonzaga Prep. Olympia will start with possession here.
The great thing about coming to the state championship, why everybody should experience at least once in their lifetime, there's no bad basketball. Even if a team gets beat by a sound score, it's still solid basketball.
Agreed. Olympia with his first possession. That layup is no good. Gonzaga Prep gets the rebound, but throws it away immediately back to Olympia. Olympia back now here with the ball. Kicks it back outside. Back up top, working the perimeter to slow things down a little bit. Going baseline, ball up, no good. Ball out of bounds, going to stay down here with Olympia.
Had some good looks and everything. Nothing following those for the Bears, but he put in that hustle, like I always say, the H&H, heart and hustle.
Right.
Good things always seem to happen.
Andreas just a little bit too much in a hurry to get the ball up. Again, got to just take an opportunity just to relax just a little bit.
Garrett will take the inbound pass and score there. Say they practiced that a few times. extending the lead here 16-9 with 7:20 to play in the second quarter.
When you look at Garrett's, can you stay solid? And then he's all both ends of the court. Just a solid ball player.
Yeah, really very good. Gonzaga Prep now with it, down 16-9. Miller's back in the game. He'll take a shot. In and out, no good. Parker Garrett with that rebound. He'll push it down here to Juergens. Going baseline, and we'll draw contact.
Talk about this all the time, and every broadcast I've ever done. Once somebody's on the baseline and they get in the air, why bail them out?
Yeah.
You know, just allow them to make some wild pass or shot. But instead, when you play defense with your hands instead of your feet and your lower body, that's going to happen.
Juergens will throw it in. Gets it in. He gets it right back. Kicks it back outside. Oh, nice ball fake. Going baseline. Got it.
Great move. Switched from his right hand to his left hand and laid it. He probably was above the rim when he let go of it.
Ingholm doing it all from outside and inside. A great head fake by him. Creating some space. Making it 18-9 here Olympia here with 6:34 to play here in the second period. Swanson with it for Gonzaga, kind of out of control pass, or excuse me, shot. No good. Garrett's coming down. Fast break transition here for Olympia. Nice fake there. Shots up and good. That's Lindbaum with it.
Gonzaga's got to be careful now because there's a little separation, 12 points.
21-9 here. Got to get something going here this possession. 6:08 here to play in the second period. Miller with it, playing with 2 fouls. Kicks it over there far side.
Interesting.
Jackson with it.
Olympia's in a matchup zone right now. You don't see that too often.
Yeah. To go low. Good defense over by Olympia. Couple seconds on the shot clock there. Goes up and scores. That's Barrett with it.
You're right, though, Keith. It was good defense, just a better shot.
Yeah, exactly.
That happens from time to time.
Ooh, we got player control. Offensive foul. Going back the other way for Gonzaga.
The illegal screen up on top.
Gotta love those off-ball fouls that nobody sees. Either way, it's going to give Gonzaga the ball back, down 21-11.
It's not like football where you can get away with things underneath the pile.
Right.
No pile here to get away with.
5:38 to play here before halftime. Olympia with a nice lead, 21-11. Sandberg will take it himself all the way in, no good. Olympia collects that rebound. Garrett's with it. He'll go coast to coast with it himself and then draws the contact. He'll go to the line.
That's where your secondary defense has to come up and step up. And Garrett did a great job of driving to the hoop, but nobody stood up for the bullpups and kind of came in there and kind of cut off the angle to Garrett, and he's able to get all the way to the hole.
Yeah, he lulls you to sleep, though. It's like
Yes.
he's going fast, but he really, truly isn't. Then he hits the other gear, and poof!
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he's up in the air, and he's going to try to lay one up off the glass.
That's good. That's a good point, Keith. I think that deceptive is a good way of looking at that.
Yeah.
Deceptive speed, just kind of looked like he's just lollygagging along, and all of a sudden he kicks it into Ferrari speed.
Or now they've got the new electric cars, the insane speed.
Oh yeah, excuse me.
The second one up and good for Garrett, making it 23-11.
I'm still driving my '73 Vega.
Ooh. Gonzaga Prep now with the ball, down 23-11. They work the perimeter, trying to get something to go here in this possession. Kick it back out here to Sandberg. He thought about the three, but takes it down low and is fouled. We'll go back to the line. What do I say, Brent, with the clock stopped when you're behind?
It's the best thing for you.
Yeah, you got to make the score while the clock is stopped. That'll be my Captain Obvious statement of the day.
Then the other Captain Obvious is you got to make them.
Right. Well, the thing is, people don't appreciate that fact that if you are behind and you do get to the free throw line, you got to have quality possessions, and this is a possession right here.
Exactly.
And Sandberg does a very good job of getting himself to the hoop.
He does. He makes both of those.
Very strong ball player.
And Gonzaga Prep here hanging around, down by 10, 23-13. Exactly at 5 minutes here to play before half. Olympia with it. Garrett with it up top. Kicks it out to Juergens. He'll take a three. In and out, no good. Miller with that rebound. He'll bring it down. Take it himself. Have player control.
His third.
That'd be his third here in the second period. A little bit out of control.
I was saying Gonzaga finds himself in foul trouble here early in the contest. Still a half of the second quarter to go.
And Miller, they're going to leave him in. They take him out. I was going to say,
you're gambling with the house money if you go ahead and leave him in that situation.
Yeah. Olympia back with it, up 23-13 as they work the perimeter, kicking it out far side. 16 on the shot clock. They go baseline, kick it back out. 3-point, good. Got it. Lindbaum with it. Great ball movement there by Olympia. Converting that three. Back up 13 points, 26-13.
I think you said that yesterday, Joe, as the ball never hit the ground.
Right.
Passing. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
Kind of old school.
Oh, that's so impressive, man. When you can wheel the ball around like that and it never touches the ground, and you come away with a three.
Well, how do you defend that?
No, you don't.
Because the ball's going to move faster than your feet are, so therefore, again, the dribble is actually to your advantage if you're trying to defend someone. Now Olympia's just got to stop fouling because not only will be in the bonus here, but they're getting a lot of possessions from the free throw line. And Gonzaga is making them.
Right. That sends Nate Christie to the line, a 6'5" sophomore. It's the first one, misses the second one. Making it 26-14, Olympia with the lead. 4:02 to play here. Garrett's working the offense. Jurgens now with it. Closely guarded. Kicks it back outside. Stops his dribble. Garrett's now with it here near side. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He'll let it go. No good. Gonzaga Prep with the rebound. Coming down quickly with it in transition. Oh, the ball just gets away from him, but I guess it's poked out of bounds. I guess by Olympia.
It'll be interesting at halftime to see the statistics, because I can't remember more than about 5 turnovers in this whole first half for both teams.
Yeah.
And that's combined, I mean.
Gonzaga to throw it in. They get it into Christie. Swanson with it now up top. It's 3:33 here to play. 18 on the shot clock. Near side here to Sandberg. It's tough, tight defense by Olympia. Swanson, ball out of bounds on him. Back to Olympia.
Brent and I were talking about this yesterday, but this court is very deceiving because the out-of-bounds line is white, the sidelines, but there's a big blue 3-foot border around it that a lot of times people will think they're in bounds when they're actually out of bounds.
Yeah, you'll see that. I totally noticed that when I first sat down here today. Olympia back with the ball. 26-14.
That's because you're Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Yep, I'm pretty good at stating the obvious. Olympia converts there. That's Lindbaum again, creeping up with his points, making it 28-14, doubling up the Bull Pups here.
Yeah, getting some separation.
2:56 here to play before halftime. Sandberg with it, almost loses the dribble, hangs on to it. Kicks it far side to Swanson. Looks for the screen, works his guy, takes a shot. Looked good for a second, no good though. Lindbaum with the rebound. Olympia back with it with 2:37 to play. Jurgens with it baseline.
Good defense.
Yeah, stopped in his tracks there during the baseline, but
by Christie.
Oh, Garrett's with the drive, draw some contact. They'll go back to the line.
Called the block that time on Sandberg.
Yeah.
You know, it's working to Olympia's advantage, and it may sound obvious, but it really isn't. They're scoring. Okay, great. That's how you win basketball games. But what it really does, it allows you to set up your defense, because if you have to take the ball out of the hoop, you have to go backwards 5 feet to get it out of bounds, and that gives the opportunity for your defense to set up. And honestly, I think Gonzaga's kind of struggled here offensively, because of the fact that Olympia's able to set up their defense.
Yeah, they're making it tough on them. I mean, it's only 14 points here. They've had to earn all 14 of those. So we're going to have a quick timeout called by Gonzaga. It looks like it's going to be a full timeout. So we'll take a break ourselves, and we'll be right back. Olympia with the lead here, 28-14 with 2:28 to play.
Ryan and Christy at Weichert Realtors Reynolds Real Estate are committed to helping people at every turn. Whether they're customers searching for or selling a home or other real estate professionals looking for a place to expand their career, integrity, drive, and genuine care for their clients' needs are always top of mind in their work. At Weichert Reynolds, their commitment is to their agents and customers. With Ryan and Christy as your realtor,
kicks it far side. 1:29 here to play. 20 on the shot clock. Little spin move down low, but they have to end up taking it back out because of that good defense by Olympia.
That extra 5 feet being a college court helped them in that possession.
Yeah, you're right. Sandberg with a little jump shot for him, and off the front of the rim, no good. Garrett's with the rebound. They'll come down with just over a minute to play in the second quarter. Ball goes out of bounds, going to stay down here.
Referee almost took it to the jaw of Garrett when he's making the call.
Yeah.
Garrett's walked right into it.
Yeah, Sandberg is a little confused by that call. Either way, Olympia's going to maintain possession here.
Hey, was there ever a call against you ever made that was a good call? Absolutely
That's
not.
what I say as a former official, every call that half the gym disagrees with you. So, and that ball's stolen away by Gonzaga as they'll go down in transition and
Good move.
yes,
Split the defenders.
2 points there in their fast break transition, which I think Gonzaga would like a little bit more of that as the game goes on. So with 43 seconds here to go, Olympia up 28-18. Back with the ball. Garrett to Jurgens. Down low, off the glass, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, back to Gonzaga. Downing couldn't quite get that to finish. Ball back to Gonzaga. 30 seconds to go before halftime.
Big possession here. Get it under double figures if you can go ahead and make a shot here.
22 seconds is 18 on the shot clock, and Gonzaga would like to milk as much of this clock off as they can.
2 second
obviously.
differential.
Sandberg will start the play out to his right. Switching spots back to the middle of Swanson. Looking to get it down low. They grab the lane. 2 seconds. Shot clock violation. Olympia will have 1.5 seconds.
See, I don't mind that as much. Like, obviously, the shot clock violation before the shot was taken, but now you leave virtually no time for Olympia to get a shot off. They put 2.6. I'm not sure. Well, I guess that would make sense because of the shot clock. Yeah, the differential.
So Olympia gets it into Garrett with 2 seconds left. Long three-quarter shot, no good off the shot clock.
It was broken.
Yeah, I would say.
And so that'll take us to the half. Olympia up 28-18. We'll be right back with some stats and some breaking down the first half.
In life, things aren't scripted. If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Cheap insurance is nice, but none of that matters if your insurance company isn't there when you need them most. When you are looking for a trusted insurance company, well, it's our name, Clear Choice Insurance. We represent multiple companies to get you the best possible price and coverage for home,
Here to the Tacoma Dome. Keith Clark here with you, and welcome to the Washington State Officials Association halftime show. Be part of the solution, become a high school and middle school official. All sports are needed and looking for new, energetic people to join the third team. Contact the WOA at WashingtonOfficials.com. Fill out a quick contract form, and a WOA representative will contact you. So, that first half in the books. Olympia up 28-18. We're talking a little bit off air there about Olympia playing pretty well, but can't quite put Gonzaga away.
Yeah, that's quality teams when you get to this point in the season, both here at the state championship, have an opportunity to play for the state championship, and both proven that they're both worthy to be here. I was mentioning during the break when we were talking is that it reminds me of the game we did earlier against Garfield and
Lakeside?
Yeah, I was going to say Lake Stevens.
I had to think about that.
Lakeside, in the respect that Garfield was in control of the game, but Lakeside stayed with them the entire game. Garfield ended up prevailing in that. And right now, if you're in the locker room and you're Gonzaga, there's absolutely no reason to panic. You're 10 points down, 18 points, not what you want to have in the first half. But again, you've gotten your bad half out of the way. And if you come out and you believe in the system and believe what you've been doing throughout the season, they're 21-3. So obviously they know what they're doing. If they just come out and do that, then they can stick with this, maybe come back and maybe take the lead, maybe win it. And if conversely, if you're Olympia, I don't change anything.
Yeah.
They've been very disciplined offensively, taken high-quality shots, been smart with the basketball. Defensively, they've done a great job with rotation and rebounding. It's a high-level game right here. You can tell they're both 4A schools.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree with that. Watching Olympia now for my second time. I did watch a few of their other games, not on the broadcast, but I'm pretty happy if I have a 10-point lead and I'm Olympia, because, I mean, that's a team you don't want to give a 10-point lead to. And but like you said, Gonzaga Prep, they're not here in the quarterfinals for no reason. So I think they're definitely still in this game. I know keeping an eye on Jamie Miller being in foul trouble, number 10 for Gonzaga Prep. That might be an issue late in the fourth quarter. Him in foul trouble, but I mean, you just got to just change it a little bit. I mean, I know if you're Olympia, maybe attack him a little bit, because you know he's in foul trouble, but also just take care of your own game, right?
Right. Well, I think they just said it right. They take care of your own game, and you were alluding to the fact that if you're Olympia and you have a 10-point lead, you got to be pretty happy. And I couldn't agree more, because they've done it doing what they do. And, and if you can win doing what you do, that is a huge impact, as you well know, when your heyday and the domination that Tumwater football had in the 90s. It was, you did what you did, and you basically just challenge the other team to come out and do something about it. And that's what Gonzaga Prep is up to right now. They got to come out and challenge Olympia, and otherwise, it's going to be an Olympia second half.
Yeah, I'll tell you a really quick story. We were in the state championship my junior year, and we were actually...
Whoa. When weren't you in the state championship game?
But my junior year, to be specific.
Okay.
And we were down, I believe it was 12-6 at halftime. And we're going to the locker room, and we're waiting for the coaches to come in and give us his big speech and do this game plan and all the adjustments and everything we're going to make. And, the seniors are in there freaking out. And we're waiting and waiting. The coaches aren't showing up. We're waiting. A couple minutes before halftime's over, Coach Otten comes back in the locker room, and he just looks at the team and says, "You guys know what to do," and walks out. We end up winning that game 32-16.
Yeah, well, I mean, how can you have more faith, in yourself as a coach, that you've given your team every opportunity to win? And so therefore, again, there's no sense of panic just because you're down. Just go out there and do what you do.
All right, that's exactly. And so, to relate to what being behind at halftime in a state playoff game, my whole point of my story was, like you said, don't panic and just do what got you here. So we're going to take a real quick break. We got 3:20 before this halftime is over, so we'll be back with the third quarter.
Program is centered around getting your state structural certifications. They come in, take the welding core classes, get their work done that is pertinent to what they're going to do out to the field. So the industry of welding is booming right now.
There's construction, there's pipe fitting, there's sheet metal, there's opening your own fab shop. Always going to have an opportunity to be a welder. We always need welders.
The Eli Sports Network is excited to partner with former Seattle sports radio host Mitch Levy to bring you his new show, Mitch Unfiltered. Mitch for years has been known as the best interviewer in all of the Pacific Northwest. His funny, fun, and fast-paced show is even better in podcast form with limited commercial interruption. He offers a free show every Monday and an extra show through subscription on Thursdays. Stay on top of the Seahawks, Huskies, Mariners, and all the pro and major college sports. Mitch is back, and he's unfiltered at MitchUnfiltered.com.
We're into a brand new year, so why not give your home or office a brand new look? Home Carpet Warehouse can make it a reality with the look you want and at a price you can afford. It's a great time to shop Home Carpet Warehouse. We have incredible deals on additional inventory we need to push out the door to make room for new styles and colors coming in for the new year. Keep things dry throughout the year with waterproof laminate. Home Carpet Warehouse has a great selection. Also, hundreds of in-stock remnants, window coverings, ceramic tile, hardwood floors, and slab granite. Fantastic looking countertops, as well as hundreds of rolls of carpet on sale for 2023. Home Carpet Warehouse is the clear choice for many reasons, including the best prices and selection in the area, a professional staff that helps every step of the way, and financing options that make it all possible, like 6 months same as cash OAC. It's how Home Carpet Warehouse has held down the Best of Lewis County Award for Best Flooring Store for nearly 20 years. Home Carpet Warehouse, where the deals are flooring, and now cabinets too.
And welcome back to the Woodshed. Keith Parker with you, Joe DeBroni, correct?
That's
And
right.
Brent Bryant with you alongside doing stats down there.
Just the T-Bird crew, baby.
Yeah, it is. It is
All Tumwater all the time.
T-Bird alumni crew here. And gone different directions in life, and then all end up here in the same spot. So
Isn't that amazing? You know, and speaking of, Tumwater, and we all have a deep affection and allegiance for it. You know, you look at the Olympia Bears, and they have a lot of homegrown kids themselves. You know,
Yes.
Chris Jurgens played for
Yes.
Olympia.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Went on to
Ryan
play
Garrett.
UW.
Yeah, Ryan Garrett's his dad. He played, Parker's dad, he played for didn't play for Olympia, but he's been a long time
Yeah.
teacher and coach in Olympia. And that's kind of neat to see that the kids kind of come home where the
Yeah.
parents were.
And the Downings are a huge part of the Olympia community.
Yep.
So it's been fun watching them do what they do. So, and we're back to action now. So Gonzaga Prep will be right here in front of us with a 10-point deficit they're going to try to overcome.
Man-to-man again for Olympia.
Yep. Swanson with it to start the offense, and that ball is tipped.
Great job by Ingholm that time.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, Lindblom, because what he was doing is he was showing help, and then he retreated, got a fingertip on the ball, and it was a touch. Gonzaga Prep, last people to touch the ball, and Olympia with the ball.
So the possessions are going to be so important for Gonzaga Prep this whole second half, and they get nothing out of that first one. Olympia back with it. Garrett's with it. Sends it down low. Turn around. Trying to get up and under. Good defense right there. Miller's going to come away with that.
He was too far under.
He'll go coast to coast and just a little bit too heavy off the rim. A good offensive board here for a second chance opportunity here for Gonzaga Prep. Sandberg with it here. Goes back down low baseline. They kick it back out top to Miller between the legs. They take a quick jumper off the back of the rim, no good. Olympia with that rebound.
And Miller's got to get some quality minutes this half. He didn't play much in the first half due to early foul trouble.
Right, exactly. Ingholm with it down low. Jurgens now up top with 17 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Lindblom. Thought about the short jumper, but kicks it out to Garrett, who takes a three, misses that. A little bit of an air ball.
You don't see that very often.
Rare miss by him.
That's where we're going to blame that on the heating system again. A little
Yep.
bit of air convex in here. Takes the ball when it gets that far out.
Vortex? Is that what you're saying? A vortex?
Kind of like my 9-9, how the wind caught it. The wind caught it.
They say that with your putter.
Depends on the course. Anyway, Gonzaga Prep back with it.
Nice.
Gonna miss that. Shot, ball coming back down to Olympia quickly in transition with it. Garrett's with it, far side, kicks it for a three-point attempt, no good. Nobody seems to want to score this second half.
Blom got away with a shove there.
Swanson back with it, and he'll break the seal for Gonzaga Prep.
You see how much spin he had to put on that ball?
A lot of English.
8-point game now. Nice pass by Garrett, but that layup is missed.
Too much juice.
Ball's loose. Jump ball. Gonzaga was trying to call timeout, but they're going to call the jump instead.
And again, as a coach, I'm glad they don't give you the timeout. There's still 6 minutes left in the quarter. A timeout for one possession is not worth giving up the timeout when you may need it down the stretch.
Agreed. Give Olympia back the ball down here on this end. Garrett will start the offense. 5:56 here to play. Almost stolen away. Lindblom with it. Stops his dribble. Kicks it back out to Jurgens. Back to Carlson. Working the perimeter. Garrett has it now. Kicks it back out far side. 15 on the shot clock. Now Jurgens will take a three-point from the top. No good. Olympia's gone a little cold here. Haven't scored yet.
They certainly
This
have.
third quarter. Carlson thought about the three, but pulls it back in. Looking baseline. Good defense there by Swanson.
But if you can get offensive rebounds, you don't have to score.
Nice spin move by Garrett, and then great pass there into Ingholm. Breaks the seal for Olympia. Back to a 10-point lead, 30-20 with 5:19 here to play. Gonzaga Prep back with it. Swanson with it up top. Kicks it over there to his guard, who takes a shot off the glass, no good. That was Floyd with the miss. But draws some contact. What do we got?
Foul on Ingholm.
Ingholm will pick up one.
That's his third.
Wow. So Ingholm's third. Gonzaga Prep will have the ball with a fresh 30.
Kylie's going to stay with them.
Miller bullies his way down the lane. Converts that for 2 points. Making an 8-point game.
He's too far underneath the hoop. So therefore the official didn't give him the charge. Could have called a block on that. A little timeout to get a little perspiration off the court right underneath the hoop.
Yeah, I'm glad.
These guys are working so hard. I'm not that warm.
I know.
But
his head coach was holding his breath though with Miller when he did that. Saw that guy hit the deck. That would have been his fourth if they would have called that. But good no call on both ends. But yeah, I don't know how they're sweating. It's freezing in here.
I know.
And as a former official, we used to say at halftime, if one of the superstars is in foul trouble, make sure they earn it. Make sure they get that fourth or fifth one. Make sure it's an earned one. So maybe a little bit of that on that. Anyway,
could be. Well, I mean, I agree. Just make sure it's a good call.
Yeah.
If it's ticky-tack, let it go.
Right, exactly. So Olympia comes up short in that possession. Still up by 8. Gonzaga Prep back with it. Kicks the far side, Swanson. He takes it baseline. He'll draw some contact. Oh, offense, player control. All right.
I couldn't see from my angle too many players in the way. I don't know if we get to see it on the replay, but
it was on Barrett.
The official's right there on the spot, so they'll have to give him the benefit of the doubt. Say it was a good call.
Yeah, so Swanson will get the player control.
I believe that's Barrett's third. Somebody bleed? Tuck your shirt in?
No, I think there's some blood on it.
We have a medical timeout here, and that'll be Lindbaum will go out get cleaned up. I remember back when I played, it's like you weren't playing if you weren't bleeding.
That's right.
It's one of the only sports where you cannot actually bleed without coming off, right? Any other sport, you can bleed all you want.
I mean,
they're like, hey, good luck.
Yeah, they're a little bit more conscious of it in football, but not like they are in basketball.
I beg to differ, but curling, huh?
The ice takes care of that. It's so cold, the blood is like,
that's right, it coagulates
so
right
thick.
away.
Yeah, it's like it'll stop before it hits the ground.
Back to action, Olympia. Speaking of cold, missed several easy shots here in this third quarter. Still up though, 30-22, as they come up short again on that possession. If you're Gonzaga Prep, Olympia's giving you so many opportunities here to get back into this. They need to convert on the offensive end. Sandberg with the shot, turnaround jumper right on cue. He makes it a 6-point lead for Olympia, 30-24.
And Mr. Clark, just like Nostradamus, called that, and he took advantage of it. He's a predictor of the future.
Downing with it, gives it to Carlson down low. Nice pump fake by him. Converts that. 32-24 Olympia.
Miller jumped right over the top.
Yeah.
He saw that or not, but that was impressive.
We're going to have an official timeout with more blood.
Oh, yeah.
Spotted. Man, these officials are like sharks, man. They can see it and smell it.
Jackson Floyd with a little blood on his elbow.
CSI, baby.
Again, good look, good eye there by the official to see the bloody elbow.
Somebody lost a contact here yesterday. I couldn't believe that they found the thing. Wow. I was like, how in the world did he see that? He put it right back in his eye.
Yeah.
So Sandberg with it, but he loses the dribble. Olympia comes away with another turnover. Downing comes up with it. Gives up to Jurgens here in transition. They slow things down and start their offense. Carlson with it up top. Nice defense there by Miller. Far side to Garrett. Legal screen. I didn't see who that was on, but
Carlson.
Offensive foul there by the Bears, giving the Bullpups another opportunity here to dig into this lead.
That's his third.
That'll be Downing, the sophomore for Olympia. He'll come back in.
That's one thing you notice about the Bears. They got a deep bench.
Yeah, they really do. They do. They don't hardly skip a beat. Miller with the drive. He'll take it. Draw some contact at the beginning of this drive. The ball should be out of bounds for Gonzaga. So 3:07 here to play in the third.
And still, about 3 minutes to go, 5 minutes played, 8 points at halftime, still 8 points right now.
Yeah.
Neither team's really been able to make any type of run.
Right. The defensive battle here. Sandberg with it. Stops his dribble, little turnaround jumper, got it. Starting to heat up a little bit.
Yeah. Keith, that's a good point. You know, there's a difference between bad offense and good defense.
Yeah.
And right now, I think we've got good defense going on both ends of the basketball court.
Making both teams really earn their points. 32-26, 2:48 here to play in the third. Jurgens with it, passes it down low, has shots up, and draws a foul. That's Nate Christie's going to get a foul there.
And Wesley Brewer's going to get a chance to score in the state tournament game.
Yeah, Brewer, the 6'5" junior. Wesley Brewer. 2:43 here to go in the third. That first one.
Strong.
A little too.
A little strong is a mild.
Yeah. A little heavy, as I like to call it on that one.
Oh, or a little long.
A little long, yeah.
We talked about this yesterday. Just the lost art free throw shooting.
Second one, a lane violation.
Keith, I told him this earlier, but here's my humble brag, Brent. It's 47 years later, and I still hold the free throw shooting record at Tumwater.
Giddy up.
85% for a career.
Coach Ward taught you well.
Yeah, and I thought, and I pretty much knew when I set that record, because the reason I wanted to break it, because my brother had it before me.
There you go.
Yeah,
yep.
That was kind of my whole goal in high school. I thought, nobody's ever going to break this, because who shoots free throws anymore? They don't want to shoot threes and dunk and, look like Steph Curry.
That 85% is pretty good. Gonzaga back with it. Down 26-32. They're working the perimeter. Far side. Slow things down a little bit. Swanson pointing out directions. He'll drive the lane. Loses the handle, though. Ball's loose on the ground. Olympia won't have a jump ball.
Deschanero goes to the Bears.
Bears come up with it.
Olympia's student body's really been getting into this game. Might be the biggest student body numbers that we've seen so far in this tournament.
Most definitely it is.
Gotta ask who's running the school now.
What school?
Could be a ghost town.
Yeah.
Like I always used to tell the kids in my 37 years of teaching, school's stupid.
Oh, yeah, don't get me started on that. I got 2 high schoolers right now.
Oh, I mean, young men, you guys need to go in the classroom.
Olympia back with it.
Sound like Bill
12 seconds. 12 seconds on the shot clock.
Pac-12.
Ooh, Jurgens loses the handle. A good hustle there by Olympia to maintain. Garrett's with it. He'll take the shot with 2 seconds on the shot clock and drains it.
Nice step back there.
Yeah, great step back. It was highly contested. Still nothing but net on that one. So Olympia back to a 34-26. 8-point lead with a minute 36 here in the third. Got a whistle far side.
Off-ball foul.
Both officials called it right away, so.
It's don't want to.
2-5. Pierre.
Gabe Downing.
Downing with the foul. We're with the Mr. Rudis reference. Anyway, that's a deep Tumwater reference there for anyone listening out there. Gonzaga Prep back with it.
Hey, he was teaching when I was there too.
Yeah. Miller with it up and friendly rim that time. Miller gets that one to drop. 28-34 Olympia. The lead still. 1:13 here to play in the third. Working their offense. Garrett's with it up top. Good defense there. Backs out. Jurgens now with it far side to Downing. Back to Garrett. Thought about the three. Pulls it this time. Got it. That was a deep three.
That was from the parking lot.
Yeah. Gonna have a timeout.
Olympia called it.
Yeah, quick 30-second timeout by Olympia. So we'll take a super quick timeout ourselves. So with 54 seconds here in the third quarter, Olympia up 37-28. Be right back.
Pacific Mobile Structures are big supporters of kids and athletics. If you are in need of temporary office space on a work site or for overflow space, or if your building is in need of major renovation, Pacific Mobile Structures can keep your company at work. Pacific Mobile Structures offers everything from traditional modular classroom space to complete multi-purpose college campus buildings, including Sage classrooms, which combine the latest in healthy learning environments with the best in green building practices. Pacific Mobile Structures can also offer you permanent space for a fraction of the cost to build your own. Go online to check out Pacific Mobile Structures.
2 seconds. And welcome back to the Tacoma Dome.
Shoots and ladders, Keith. Shoots and ladders.
Shoots and ladders.
Shoots and ladders.
Elaborate on that for you, Keith.
I'm trying to figure out how that plays into this game, but
Brent made a very salient point during the timeout. I don't know where were you? What were you listening to?
Keyword education here.
Yes.
That was perfect.
All right, we'll see if Paul lets us continue broadcasting after this game. So Olympia with 45 seconds up, 37-28. Gonzaga Prep with the ball. They're trying to dip into this lead before the fourth quarter starts. Sandberg with it, drives the lane. Ball stolen away by Garrett. Great hustle by him. Gives it to Downing and gets the ball right back with 30 seconds to go here in the third. Kick it over there to Downing, far side. Back to Garrett here. 23 seconds, 20 on the shot clock. To slow things down a little bit. Jurgens up top here with it. Closely guarded by Swanson. 10 seconds on the game clock, 7 on the shot clock. Garrett's with it, got to do something with it here. 4 seconds. Garrett pulls the trigger, no good. Ball goes out of bounds with 2.8 seconds left. They say it's going to stay here with Olympia.
See, and I can tell Kylie's a good coach because he did exactly what I would have done there, which I'll elaborate here if I have a chance later on.
Ball is inbounded, and that'll end the third period. So at the end of 3, Olympia up 37-28. We'll be back with the fourth quarter. Sandberg to start the offense, gets the high screen, tries to go down the lane, kicks it far side to Miller, no good. Ball's off of Gonzaga Prep, back to Olympia.
If you're a Prep fan, you know, they're still in really good shape. You're only down 7 with 7 minutes to go. All kinds of time on the clock.
Yeah, a couple good shots, and you're right back in this thing.
Defense has definitely ruled this game.
Jurgens to bring the ball down, and his ball poked away by Gonzaga Prep, but Jurgens gets it back. See, the Bullpups have kind of upped the tempo a little bit here in the fourth quarter. Garrett with nice pass down low, converts to Limbaum.
That's just a heartbreaker. You play great defense, and then you give up a lay-in.
Exactly. 39-30 Olympia. Gonzaga quickly down with a missed shot there. Not very deep into the shot clock, which they're going to have to start doing. Olympia with a 9-point lead. They got a whistle.
Ball underneath. This is Barrett's.
Off-ball foul there. Ball stay down here with the Bears.
You can play all the best defense you want to, but Mr. 5'2" will always find a way to find his way through and make something happen.
Well, they always say big players play big in big games.
He's definitely one of them.
Definitely.
Ball is inbound to Garrett. Kicks it far side. They work in the lane. The ball slapped away there underneath. Olympia maintains possession. Carlson with it. Little turnaround inside the lane. No good. Nice rebound there by Gonzaga. Throws the ball away.
Unforced error.
Yeah. He threw
it between two players. Yeah. Neither one of them
were ready for it.
Yeah, exactly.
And Barrett's not usually the one to bring the ball down. So he was like, what the heck are you throwing it to me for?
Yeah, and Jamil Miller was the other player there. Neither one of them thought it was coming to them.
So unfortunate for Gonzaga there, being down by 9 there with just under 6 minutes to go. Garrett's with it. Gets it down low. Going baseline, draws contact. Home. He'll get fouled.
Looks like that was Floyd underneath.
That should be a non-shooting foul. Should be underneath. Or nope, he'll go to the line. We're in the bonus now, I'm assuming.
No, it's actually
he was putting it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought more he was falling, but
well, it wasn't very stylistic. Let's put it that way.
Hey, either way, he's at the line.
He would have been marked down by the Russian judge for sure.
First one, good. And we talk about, the team behind needing to hit free throws, but the team in the lead just as important, right?
Absolutely, especially again with that clock stop.
Yeah, you look at the replay, he definitely had the ball there when he was fouled.
Looking for the second one here. Got it. All net that time. So 5:45 here to go. Olympia up 11. We go back and forth. Miller with it. Takes it down the lane, little floater, got it to go. Nice move by him. And you can see how they're attacking the hoop early in the shot clock as they got to get back in this thing. Olympia with it. Got to travel. Ingholm. Got those big size 15s moving a little bit too soon, right?
Yeah, couldn't get his boats out of the harbor.
Exactly.
Not a big enough engine.
But Gonzaga Prep, as you kind of point out early in the shot clock, they've got to create possessions because again, they can't afford to run clock.
Again, Miller, another floater. Zach, same play, same move, same hand, converts there. He just figures I'm more athletic than you. I'm going to come down and score on you, making it 41-34. Carlson with it for Olympia near side. Kicks it up top, working the perimeter. Down low to Ingholm. Looking for push his man back, backs him down, finally gets that one to go.
Little shoulder there, but he used it to his advantage.
Yeah. Olympia calls a quick timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take one ourselves. So it's 4:59 here to play. Olympia up 43-34. We'll be right back.
OB Credit Union is your local credit union throughout the South Sound area. At OB Credit Union, you can open a personal savings account or checking account and plan for your financial future. David Littleton is a financial advisor, and he's waiting to hear from you today. Dave can help plan for your future and put in safeguards for when times get tough, while taking advantage of high-profit time periods. OB Credit Union is a longtime community member and supporter of local students. Stop in today at OB Credit Union in Lacey, Tumwater, and Tenino.
And welcome back, right on cue, as they come back to start action with just under 5 minutes here to go. Olympia up 43-34. Gonzaga Prep will have the ball to start this possession. They've converted their last two possessions pretty quickly. See what they can do here. Because again, they get right into their offense, get back down low to Miller, why not? But misses that one. Olympia comes away with the rebound. As they'll want to slow things down a little bit. Jurgens with it, kicks it outside to Garrett. 4:38 to play. Garrett changes direction, lowers his shoulder a little bit. Offensive player control foul.
Good defense that time. Again, the game 43-34 4A high school boys basketball game with 4:35 to go in the fourth, you think that's a pretty low scoring game. But it is because of defense, not because of offense. Both these teams are playing exceptional defense and a lot of intensity out there and well coached on the defense and offensive ends. But I tell you what, good offense will not beat good defense. Good defense will win.
Yeah. I always take, Brent knows me, I always take the better defense over a good offense.
Oh, absolutely. You know, being a football player, you understand that philosophy as well.
Yeah.
You know, defense will beat offense.
If they can't score, they can't win. So with that, we'll see if Gonzaga Prep can score here. They need to do a little bit more here as they come down the stretch with 4:25 to play. Swanson with it here up top, trying to get it down low, and they do. Takes a little jumper in the lane, no good. But Miller skies for the rebound. The putback is good. He's come alive here in the last few minutes.
He certainly has.
Scoring
He's got 10 points right now.
43-36, and he's been playing with those 3 fouls for quite a while. It's pretty impressive by him to keep that under control.
That's tough to do.
Yeah. Olympia with it. Jurgens with it up top as the defense is bringing out deep there. Garrett's with it, trying to get it down low to M1. Nice pass, and he's fouled. He'll go back to the line.
That was just a two-hand shove there.
Yeah, that was a hard foul there.
Yeah, could have possibly called that intentional. Luckily, they did not. And like you said earlier, offensively, if you're going to get fouled, stop the clock, make them pay.
Yeah, right. And that first one is good. Nothing but net there. 44-36. Olympia with the lead. Second one, also good. Extended their lead.
Solid from the free throw line.
Yeah. 45-36 with 3:49 to play. Sandberg to start the offense for Gonzaga Prep. Kicks it here near side. Stops his dribble, back over to Sandberg. Calls for the high screen. Good defense there by Olympia, but Sandberg will go ahead and pull and got it for the three-pointer. And they'll call a quick timeout. We'll take another quick one. Pay some bills, be right back.
We're into a brand new year, so why not give your home or office a brand new look? Home Carpet Warehouse can make it a reality with the look you want and at a price you can afford. It's a great time to shop Home Carpet Warehouse. We have incredible deals on additional inventory we need to push out the door to make room for new styles and colors coming in for the new year. Keep things dry throughout the year with waterproof laminate. Home Carpet Warehouse has a great selection. Also, hundreds of in-stock remnants, window coverings, ceramic tile, hardwood floors, and slab granite. Fantastic looking countertops, as well as hundreds of rolls of carpet on sale for 2023. Home Carpet Warehouse is the clear choice for many reasons, including the best prices and selection in the area, a professional staff that helps every step of the way, and financing options that make it all possible.
And welcome back. Olympia back with the ball here with 3:30 to go in this ball game, up 45-39. Gonzaga Prep just refusing to go away as they should. Olympia back in their offense. Jurgens with it up top.
Good high and early on that screen.
Dawson collects that pass. Garrett's with it. Working on Sandberg. Takes it down the lane, but passes it back outside. Nice up and under move there by Ingholm. He's starting to come alive a little bit here, too, in this fourth quarter. Again, 47-39. 3 minutes to go. Miller with it up top. He'll pull and take a three. Got it. Good confident shot by him.
You can get back in this by trading threes for twos.
Yeah, exactly. They'll take that all day. 5-point lead here for Olympia. Trying to punch their ticket to the semifinals here. This 4A boys. Good answer by them. Like you said, they'll trade threes for twos, but
Ingholm did a nice job that time of getting defense on his hip.
Yes.
And then using a drop step to get to the hoop.
Sandberg working on Ingholm there, and Olympia pokes it away. Yep. That's Lindbaum, he'll poke that away. The ball will stay here with Gonzaga Prep. Swanson to throw it in. 2:29 here to play. 18 on the shot clock. Sandberg with it. He'll drive in, but kick it out to Swanson for a three. Got it. Talking about 3 for 2s. Here they go. 4-point lead. Olympia looking up at the clock, saying, what we got to do here?
Look at how the fans on the other side
Yeah.
getting a little bit nervous,
Yeah,
a little bit edgy
got a little
now.
fight over there with 2:16 here to go. 49-45. Olympia looking to answer. They kick it back outside to Jurgens. Driving down the lane, nice spin move by him. Loses the handle though. Sandberg comes away with it. Grab a foul by Garrett's. Gonna go one-on-one.
You see that so often when a player makes a faux pas, in this instance, with a bad pass or, losing the ball. They want so desperately to make up for it, they end up overcorrecting and committing the foul.
They're going to call that on Carlson, actually.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
But they could have called on either one there. I thought it was on Garrett's as well. But Sandberg over the line with the clock stopped. Down by 4. Making it count.
Huge advantage.
Yep. First one up and in. Again, that's why I say it's why they play the games.
Yep. Olympia wants the clock to run. Gonzaga Prep wants the clock to stop. And so therefore, if you can score with this clock stop, advantage Gonzaga Prep.
Second one up and good. 2-point ball game here, 49-47, exactly 2 minutes to go. Olympia needs to answer here. Gonzaga Prep has really come alive the last couple minutes. Garrett's with it, far side, looking baseline, driving his guy back. He goes up. Ball is tipped away. Rebound collected by Gonzaga Prep. Possibly could take the lead here in this possession.
Yeah, chance to tie. It hasn't happened since it was 0-0.
Yeah. Miller with it. He'll drive the lane. He's been doing. He'll miss that one though, but rebounded by Gonzaga Prep. But we got a whistle. Is that against Olympia?
Yes, it is.
Looks like it.
They're going to send.
That was Garrett's.
They're going to send Miller to the line. Again, kind of a late whistle, which you see a lot more in the college ranks where they kind of look to see the results of the play before they go ahead and make the call.
So Miller here. We'll miss that one as the Olympia student section got pretty loud. Coming back to life here.
And that did not look good coming off Jamil's hand.
Yeah, not comfortable at all.
See if he can correct that on this one.
Second one.
That one looks better.
Up and off the back rim. No good, but ball's going to be poked out of bounds off Olympia. Gonzaga Prep bailed out right there and will get the ball back with 1:30 to play.
Yeah, 2 Bears going for it at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Sandberg to throw it in.
Look out. Ooh, dang.
That body's on the floor. Another foul against the Bears. Should send Gonzaga back to the line.
And with no time off the clock.
Yeah.
That one's on Garrett's.
So, foul before the ball was even thrown in. So, like you said, no time at all coming off the clock for Gonzaga. Giving Miller another opportunity here. That first one, no good. Rebound by Olympia. Nice board by them.
0 for 3 for Miller.
Yeah, that's brutal there, coming down the stretch. 1:22 to go. Olympia up by 2. They have the ball. They're working baseline, kick it back out up top. Garrett's with it. Gets it down low. Working on Miller. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute on the game clock. 1:05. Olympia got to do something here with it. Jurgens will take a 3. They'll miss that. Shot clock violation.
Great use of the clock. Great ball move.
Yeah.
Just didn't execute at the end.
Didn't convert. So we're under a minute now. 56 seconds to play. Gonzaga Prep still down by 2. We're going to have a timeout called by Olympia, or excuse me, by Gonzaga Prep. Have a full timeout, so we'll take a quick timeout ourselves. Be right back.
Good Health Nutrition Center in Centralia is your home base for nutrition. When you visit Good Health Nutrition Center, you'll find the largest selection of vitamins, supplements, and natural remedies. You may be surprised to also find a huge selection of healthy groceries such as gluten-free products, environmentally friendly products, organic fruits and vegetables, and items for specific diets like the diabetic diet. Good Health Nutrition Center, powering students and athletes from the inside out. Good Health Nutrition Center on Harrison in Centralia.
This welding program is centered around getting your state structural certifications. They come in, take the welding core classes, get their work done that is pertinent to what they're going to do out to the field. So the industry of welding is booming right now.
There's construction, there's pipe fitting, there's sheet metal, there's opening your own fab shop. always going to have an opportunity to be a welder. We always need welders.
And welcome back here to the Tacoma Dome. Keith Clark with you, Joe DeBroni, Brent Bryan as well, as Olympia is trying to bear down here and finish this game up by 2 with 56 seconds left here. They're going to have to need a great defensive possession here. And if you're Gonzaga Prep, a good offensive possession.
And the onus is all on Gonzaga Prep.
Yeah.
They're the ones that have to score. So if you're Olympia, just play solid defense.
Exactly.
They're playing zone now, little 2-3 zone.
Yep. Sandberg with
Check
it up
dance.
top to
Come
start
out
the
man.
offense. 44 seconds here to play. Gonzaga down by 2. Kick it far side to Sandberg. Will take a 3, and that's missed off the front of the rim. Olympia collects that rebound with 35 seconds here to go as the crowds increase their volume. Garrett's with it here up top, closely guarded by Sandberg. Olympia now with 25 seconds, trying to punch their ticket to the semifinals. Jurgens with it up top here, being closely guarded. Garrett's with it far side. Sandberg defending him. Garrett's looking for the shot and is blocked. No foul there. Ball's poked away. Olympia gathers that with 6 seconds to go.
Timeout.
Oh, that timeout by
Olympia.
Olympia. Okay. Trying to get things back under control, but Olympia will maintain possession.
I understand what John was doing there because obviously you want to go ahead and score in that situation, but there was so much chaos going on. He's wanted possession of the basketball and didn't want to have another errant pass.
Yeah, good call. So we'll take a super quick timeout. Since that was a full timeout, we'll be right back.
Alderson's Awards West Printwares is your one stop to tell the world about your school, club, or business. Spread the word on jackets, shirts, hats, and more from Awards West Printwares in Centralia. Awards West Printwares offers fast service of quality products, including screen printing and embroidery done on site. They offer a wide variety of advertising specialties at great prices and delivered right to your door. For a full catalog, go online to aldersons.net. For maximum impact, Aldersons Awards West Printwares is ready to serve you today.
And welcome back in here to the Tacoma Dome as we're coming down to a nail biter here. Olympia up barely 49-47 with 6.8 seconds left.
And Gonzaga Prep's now at a disadvantage because they only have 5 team fouls.
Yeah, you're right.
So if they foul, that quick foul, that's 2 seconds come off the clock, it still doesn't allow the Bears to go to the foul line. They just get possession of the ball, throw it in bounds, and another 2 seconds.
Exactly.
Tough situation for Gonzaga.
Advantage definitely Olympia in this situation, but you never know. So Olympia passes it into the backcourt, is fouled quickly by Gonzaga Prep. But Olympia will just have that out of bounds and have another chance to run another couple seconds off here. That's their 16th foul. Olympia will throw it in the backcourt. And they're able to get it in quickly to Jurgens with 4 seconds. Oh, and is fouled with 2.9 on Swanson. Picks up the foul.
2.9 may not seem like much, but if you're an Olympia Bear fan right now, that's an eternity.
Right,
absolutely. If you make one of these free throws, great, but if you make them both, game over. You miss the first one, long shot, and you lose the game.
Yeah. So they are taking a quick timeout there. We'll take a full timeout, so we'll take one of our own. We'll be back here really quick with the wrap-up and finish this game the last 3 seconds.
Alderson's Awards West Printwares is your one stop to tell the world about your school, club, or business. Spread the word on jackets, shirts, hats, and more from Awards West Printwares in Centralia. Awards West Printwares offers fast service of quality products, including screen printing and embroidery done on site. They offer a wide variety of advertising specialties at great prices and delivered right to your door. For a full catalog, go online to aldersons.net. For maximum impact, Aldersons Awards West Printwares is ready to serve you today.
And welcome back here into the Tacoma Dome. This boys 4A basketball game. You're talking about, Joe, every one of these games turned out to be a pretty good game, or pretty good teams, or the only teams left. So Olympia looked like in the early going, looked like they were going to run away with this possibly. But Gonzaga Prep being a very good program themselves.
And I hate to be ignorant, but how much does it cost to get in here?
Like 10, $15.
Well spent.
At least, yeah.
I mean, these have just been quality basketball games. Every one we've seen in the last 2 days.
And Mason Jurgens to take a couple free throws, or a one-on-one free throw here. So pretty big free throw here in this
They're huge.
basketball player's life.
This is the first one he had a chance for a long three and a loss.
That is rattles out, but he collects his own rebound and is fouled. Talk about hustle, Brent. Wow.
I think he knew as soon as he left his hand, he was like, I'm not going to go in, I'm out of here.
He's the first person in this building to know that wasn't going to go.
Well, did you notice how he kind of pulled his string? There
Yeah.
wasn't a lot of confidence in that shot. Was that more heart or more hustle?
A little bit of
More
both.
butterflies.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, standing over a putt from 6 feet.
When that's for a triple bogey, it doesn't really bother me too much.
So that free throw is going to
That
be
looked
good.
better. That looked better.
Putting Olympia up by 3, all but sealing their ticket into the semifinals.
The Final Four.
The second one, up and good. Bergen's making up for that miss. That should be the last shot, and that is it. Olympia wins. A very close, very, very good basketball game here. We're going to take a quick break, real quick break, and we'll be back to wrap this one up.
There are many ways for businesses to expand their customer base, but one of the tried and true ways of increasing customer loyalty and recognizing employees is to put your name and logo on promotional and motivational items. You can find a wide selection at Alderson's Awards West Printwares in Centralia. Shirts, hats, coats, mugs, pens, and more, all with high-quality screen printing or embroidery done on site. For a full catalog of items at great prices, go to aldersons.net, and remember, you will get maximum impact at Awards West Printwear.
The opioid crisis is real, and many families are dealing with this insidious problem. It can attack anyone, from illegal street drugs to legal prescriptions. American Behavioral Health Systems is here to help and has responded to this issue with our secure withdrawal management center. It's specialized medication-assisted opioid treatment and detox for low-income and Medicaid-eligible clients. The time is now to free yourself from addiction. For more information, go to AmericanBehavioralHealth.net.
And welcome back to the Tacoma Dome. It's time to wrap up this broadcast with our Alderson's Award West post-game show for trophies, awards, t-shirts, and so much more. Go to aldersons.net for their full catalog. So Olympia wins 51-47 with some clutch free throws at the end there. Super quick wrap-up on this game, guys. What do you think?
Well, we could have given just about to anybody. But again, good defense will be good offense. Both teams played with a lot of heart and a lot of hustle. And defense definitely ruled the game today for both sides.
Yeah, down the stretch, Olympia got a little more tight than usual, and that had to do a lot, too, with Gonzaga's defense. But, you're not used to seeing Ole get that tight down the end. But both teams just, again, low scoring. So that means what? Again, like we were talking about, just great defense. And both teams came out and played well today.
Yeah, and then even with Olympia going cold there in the fourth quarter, their defense kept them in it for sure because Gonzaga Prep kind of came alive there on the offensive end. So.
And if you watch any level of basketball, high school, college, pro, even the pros, we get into the playoffs, the scores come down because defense becomes more of a premium.
Yeah, that actually drives me crazy in the pros because maybe you play a little better defense all season, maybe you make the playoffs, but that's just my thought. So with the Thorbeck's MVP, who are we going to give that to, guys?
Well, we've talked about it during the time out there, and I think we all pretty much agree that it could give it to an individual. Many great players on both teams, especially Olympia as they win tonight. But we're going to give it to the defensive side of the ball, team defense for the Olympia Bears.
I agree. So the Thorbeck's MVP of the game for Olympia is their Olympia defense. I 100% agree with that as a defensive guy myself. So that'll wrap up this broadcast. And Olympia punches their ticket to the semifinals, and we're going to get out of here and start another game here in a little bit. Thanks, guys.
Yes.